What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Riding the Game podcast with your gracious host, Keenan coming to you once again. And on today's podcast, I want to talk to you guys about charming to disarm. Do you have the charm to disarm? Stay tuned, we'll get right into it. Before we get into that, don't forget to like, comment, or subscribe. Follow me on Instagram, alright? Go to my website, www.copy4hobby.com. Let's get right into it. Charming to disarm. Do you have charm to disarm? Are you a charismatic individual? Let me try to paint a picture for you just a little bit, right? Let me give you two scenarios. There's one guy, and he's interested in two different girls. With one girl, he wants to take us to the movie. With the other girl, he wants to take to an amusement park, right? But with the girl that he wants to take to the amusement park, he approaches her. You know, he sees that she's beautiful. Let's say that she's a beautiful young lady. Let's say she's beautiful like Beyonce. All right. So, and let's say that the other girl that he wants to take to the movies, she's beautiful like, come on, give me somebody. She's beautiful like like a young Tyra Banks. All right, so in these scenarios with the young Tyra Banks that he want to take to the movies, he comes at them two different ways versus the one that he wants to come versus the one he wants to take to the amusement park. Okay, so let's say that for the one that he wants to take to the amusement park, with her, he's a little bit more aggressive. He's not really listening to what she's saying. He's more often to himself when they're talking, right? So the conversation could go something like this. Hey, let's say her name is Brittany. And let's say that his name is David. All right. So Brittany and David. David wants to take Brittany to the amusement park, right? But when he approaches her in a manner such as, wow, Brittany. Wow, Brittany, your body is just amazing. Wow, you just so fine. You just so beautiful. You just so sexy, Brittany. Oh, I would love to take you to the amusement park. I would love to take you to Cedar Point. I would love to take you to Disney World, baby. Now, with her, she may get rubbed the wrong way, right? Now, some would say that he came in being charming. Now, let's say that she responds and say, so what's your name? Oh, girl, my name David, but girl, if I had you, girl, I would love to take you anywhere around the world you want to go, girl. Ooh, girl, I want to, ooh, you know, he's like that. So she says, well, no, thank you. I'm cool. Right? Now, scenario number 2 with the Tyra Banks chick. Now, let's say that her name is Tia. Let's say David wants to take Tia to the movies. Right? But when he approached Tia, he approaches her more like, Hey, how are you today? Oh, I'm doing well. How are you? That's Tia. I'm doing great. I'm doing great. What's your name? Oh, my name's Tia. What's yours? Oh, my name's David. Nice to meet you, Tia. Nice to meet you too, David. So, you live around here, Tia? How's life? How's life treating you, Tia? Are you doing well today? How you feeling? Oh, I haven't really been feeling that good because hopefully her voice ain't deep mine, but you know what I'm saying? The role play. Oh, well, my day hasn't been really doing that well. My dog died. He died last night. Oh wow, Tia, I'm so sorry to hear that. You know, you know. And then he proceeds to give her a little bit of encouragement, you know, in that moment, things like that. Now, in both scenarios, what is the difference? In scenario number one, he came hard with the compliments. He came hard with the compliments. He was all off into what many people on the outside looking in would say that he was off into her and her physical appearance. But really he wasn't. He was off into himself. Scenario number two, when she told him that she wasn't doing too well because her dog died, he proceeded to comfort her, console her, and give her encouragement. Right? Charm. Scenario number two is charm. Scenario number one is ego. Okay? It appeared as if he was being charming, but no, he was off into himself and into his own physical desires. Scenario number two, he was attentive to her needs. He wanted to help. He was sincere. That's charm. Many people get it messed up, but it's really all about your character and do you sincerely want to help this person? Are you sincerely willing to help that person? You know, you're there to provide something of value without asking for anything in return, which makes them want to give you something. Charm to disarm is a topic of the show, ladies and gentlemen. Charm to disarm. Scenario number two. The reason that it went better is because he has more depth to his character. He thinks more of himself, that he doesn't have to be full of himself, to where he can act as a person who is here to serve, a person who is here to help, a person who was here to help you solve your problem, a person who was here to even just give you a little bit of encouragement. This applies to all areas of life. Works very well in business. Works very well when marketing. Works very well when communicating with clients and customers. Okay? Works very well when communicating with colleagues. You know, it's all about your intentions as well. What is your intent? See, in the scenario that I gave with the Beyonce chick, in scenario number one, don't seem like he had proper intentions. Don't seem like he had good intentions. Scenario number two, he had sincere intentions. He had true intentions. You know, that's why he proceeded to ask questions. And he listened and he responded to what she said. See, charm to disarm. It's like being dressed up like the thumbnail, Leonardo DiCaprio. You know what I'm saying? That's what charm. That's what charm would look like right there. Okay, that's what charm would look like right there. Okay. If you want to see some charm, that's what charm would look like right there. Okay, see, that's why this podcast is called Writing the Game. See, you got to understand what having game is. See, see, you got to understand what being the game is. You have to understand what having information is, what having knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and charisma. You know, how you deliver yourself. You know, how do you deliver, certain words? Two people can curse a person out without actually cursing a person out. One person can actually use profanity, use profane language. The other person can say the same thing without using profanity. He can say it with the same expression that Leonardo got on the thumbnail right here. Charm to disarm. Maybe we should put together a business course or like a skill course on how to have charm, how to be charismatic with your clients, with your customers. How to have a little bit of finesse in your energy. It's all about your energy. It's not even about your mentality. It's not even about your behavior. Charm it's about your energy. It's about your essence. If your essence is true, if your spirit is right, then it's going to be much easier for you to embody charisma, to be charismatic, and to deliver upon what you say you're going to deliver upon in a charismatic manner with your clients, with your boss, with your colleagues, with your wife, with your husband, your kids, whoever. Have some charm, have some charisma in your energy, upon your approach. Don't just go in spewing. No, go in seeking. All right. And that has been, ladies and gentlemen, today's podcast on charming to disarm. Charming to disarm. Do you have a charm to disarm? How do you become charismatic? You got to be around charismatic people. Like I said, it's an energy thing. This is not something you can really read in a book. You can get some tips, but you have to study people. You have to study their behaviors. James Bond was a charismatic guy. So I mean, I know that's a fictional character, but whatever. Thank you guys for tuning in. You guys have a wonderful weekend. A wonderful Memorial Day weekend. And I will come back on and post some more. So stay tuned. Peace.